From an unbelievable rockfall in Taiwan that sent these locals running for their lives, and a freak hailstorm in South Carolina that destroyed this family's backyard, to a monster wave on the North Sea that pushed this rescue vessel to its limit, and a daring wildfire escape in Canada that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Here are some of the most extreme nature moments ever caught on camera. Chaojing Park is a popular spot in Taiwan for people visiting Keelung City. For a long time, the land was a protected military base and a giant garbage dump. Over the years, Taiwan realized that the area needed a sustainability facelift. So they cleaned everything up and opened the National Museum of Marine Science and Technology. The park opened shortly after. Visitors can marvel at the ocean and walk along several paved paths. They just have to be careful of the surrounding landscape. The sandstone is prone to freak landslides, especially after heavy rainstorms. These sightseers learned that lesson the hard way on June 3rd of 2024, when the Chaojing cliff face nearly consumed their cars. According to the local fire department, the landslide damaged 9 vehicles, some worse than others. Thankfully, everyone emerged from the carnage in one piece, and only 2 suffered minor injuries. Unfortunately, the landslide blocked both directions on a major route connecting Keelung to New Taipei City. Those trapped on either side had to wait for cleanup crews to arrive and remove the debris. After this landslide, Taiwanese authorities warned about driving near mountainous roads as heavy rain continued battering the island. You never know when or where one of these landslides might strike. Rock Hill, South Carolina is the largest city in York County by population. It's home to about 75,000 people, including one family that will never forget their mom's birthday again. It was April 20th of 2024. The Matza family was preparing for a birthday party at their mother's house when a freak storm appeared overhead. At first, they figured they'd wait it out. That's when giant ice balls began falling from the sky, and all hell broke loose.
Oh! Oh my god, look at the backyard! It's covered in hail! Holy shit, dude! Look at the fucking backyard! Look at the pool! Happy birthday, Mom! I love you! Oh, there goes the trees! Trees are rocking! Yeah, right! Happy birthday, Mom! We cleaned up the backyard for you! Oh, the fence is gone! Hey, I know a guy that can repair that! Holy shit! Holy... Party at the mosque! No!
If you thought the backyard looked bad, wait until you see their cars.
Oh, there goes Steven's car! Oh no! Oh my gosh, he's gonna damage to the house! Dude, the roof is gonna come down! Look at the sides! Oh, your back windshield's gone. What? Your back windshield's gone. Oh, the back windshield's gone.
The storm over Rock Hill came with 90-mile-per-hour winds and hailstones the size of softballs. Like the Matza family, many people lost their patio furniture and backyard fences. Those who parked outside that day found their cars in undrivable condition. The National Weather Service called it the most damaging storm of its type in recent memory. According to reports, the Rock Hill storm caused about $5 million in damage. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to qualify for federal disaster relief money, which requires $11 million in damages or 100-plus homes destroyed. As for Mom's birthday party, we assume the Matzas moved everything indoors. The Tanana River is a 584-mile waterway in central Alaska. It's a tributary of the Yukon River that rises near the border with Yukon, Canada, and flows northwest until it reaches the Yukon River in the Tanana Valley. Now, it may sound like it's in the middle of nowhere, but some people still live along its banks, and those people need electricity. On May 7th of 2023, a utility team arrived to investigate a power pole that was dangerously close to falling over. When they arrived, they discovered an old cabin on the verge of falling into the water. About 3 minutes later, Mother Nature claimed the house for herself.
Wild.
According to reports, ground erosion along the riverbank had eaten away at the cabin's foundation over time. It was abandoned long before our utility team showed up, so they were happy to hear that nobody was inside when it collapsed. It's unclear who owned the cabin and if they ever tried to fix it. If we had to guess, they figured it was a lost cause and forgot it even existed. China is no stranger to landslides and rockfalls. Frequent earthquakes and heavy rain make the ground in China's more mountainous regions incredibly unstable. It makes you wonder why people keep building houses there. On July 7th of 2020, one of those landslides occurred on the outskirts of Chengdu, a prefecture-level city in northwestern Hunan province. After evacuating their homes, locals gathered on a high vantage point to watch Mother Nature swallow everything they owned. According to reports, the landslide claimed 4 homes, a forklift, an excavator, and a tram car, but thankfully no people. That's likely because everyone was smart enough to watch the landslide from a safe distance, unlike these men from Uttarakhand, India. When a landslide happened near the village of Darchula, they ran toward the disaster to record it up close and personal. If you're going to risk your life for footage, at least record horizontally instead of vertically. At least they had the common sense to back away as the landslide crept toward them. The North Sea is a 220,000 square mile body of water between the UK, northern Germany, and Scandinavia. It's known for having some of the roughest waters on Earth, which leads to many search and rescue missions each year when fishing vessels and oil workers get stranded at sea. In December of 2011, Cyclone Friedhelm, also known as Hurricane Bobag, brought strong winds to Scotland, the British Isles, and parts of Scandinavia. Wind speeds upwards of 165 miles per hour triggered massive waves on the North Sea. The sailors aboard this rescue vessel may be used to the rough conditions, but it doesn't make them any less scary. Sometimes it's better to take your eyes off the water and grab a coffee or a quick snack, assuming you have the sea legs to move around.
Oh, here we go.
During storms, waves in the North Sea can grow up to 65 feet tall. That would be like riding a wave as big as a 6-story apartment complex. Sometimes these storms will produce what are called rogue waves, which are significantly taller than all the other waves around them. Rogue waves were once considered a thing of legend. Pirates and sailors would tell stories of sea monsters producing tall walls of water that could swallow a boat whole. They've only recently been accepted as real among the scientific community. The jury is still out on sea monsters, though. Mother Nature doesn't care that you're on vacation. She doesn't even care if it's Christmas. She'll strike wherever and whenever she wants to. Just ask this family from Queensland, Australia. It was Christmas Day of 2023. They and several other families were camping on the Gold Coast when the rain picked up and the wind began smashing into their caravan. Moments later, they found themselves in the middle of what they assumed was a tornado. That's when Dad went into protection mode, first trying to save his caravan, then turning his attention to his family. Unfortunately, our camera woman never picks up the phone again. We only hear the storm outside their campsite. According to their husband, the family fled to a nearby bathroom block with sturdy walls. Once he believed the family was safe, the husband returned to the campsite and rescued more people from the storm. By his count, he must have pulled 40 women and children out of there and into the bathroom. Now, there's some dispute online regarding how to classify the storm. Some sources say it was a powerful derecho or straight-line windstorm, while others say it was a rare Australian tornado. Meteorologists say the land down under sees between 30 and 80 tornadoes annually. However, they mainly occur over flat land and unpopulated areas. Whether it was a tornado or a derecho doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it was Mother Nature's cruel way of saying Merry Christmas. Fort McMurray, Canada, is a small town in Wood Buffalo, Alberta. It used to be a significant player in Canada's national petroleum industry, but that changed in 2016 after a massive wildfire nearly turned the entire region to ash. On May 1st of 2016, a wildfire sparked in the forest about 9 miles north of town. Wood Buffalo had just come off an abnormally warm and dry winter and was now experiencing record-breaking heat for spring. Strong winds and the 91-degree heat created what some called the perfect storm, or a wildfire. The evacuation order came in as the fire quickly spread. Roughly 88,000 people climbed in their cars and tried their best to escape the blaze. One man kept his forward and rear cameras rolling during the ordeal, giving us a first-person view of his wild escape from the Fort McMurray fire.
Oh my God. I can feel it.
Our driver fell back in line after the fire trucks passed. Imagine looking ahead at all that smoke and fire, knowing your only option is to drive right toward it. Perhaps it helped knowing that he wasn't alone. There were dozens, if not hundreds of people trying to evacuate behind him.
Hey, hey, it's Michelle. Let's you don't know there. I don't know about land tonight. Or evacuate me, right now. Oh. Yeah, thank you. Oh my God.
You can tell that people are beginning to panic as some drivers try to wiggle around others. It might be the worst thing that you can do in this situation, as causing an accident would jeopardize everybody behind you. Kudos to our driver for staying calm and letting emergency vehicles through. The real heroes are those driving toward danger for the sake of others. Our driver gets back in line and things are looking better. But don't let the white smoke fool you. He's only halfway through this real-life nightmare.
driving over the fucking hill.
From here, our driver has one more push to safety. Unfortunately, it's through a massive wall of pitch black smoke.
Driving over the fucking hill. Holy fuck. No, it's fucking amazing. It's driving in black fucking smoke, man.
Thankfully, our driver and everybody behind him made it out safely. The Fort McMurray fire burned close to 1.5 million acres before firefighters finally smothered it. It destroyed over 3,200 structures and caused just under $10 billion in damages. Regarding what caused the fire, experts quickly ruled out lightning and other natural sparks. After a lengthy investigation, they concluded that the blaze was most likely the result of human activity. Okarche, Oklahoma is a sleepy little town on the border of Canadian and Kingfisher counties. It's home to about 1,100 people living roughly 40 miles northwest of Oklahoma City. The town itself covers only 1.9 square miles, of which only 0.14%, or about 1.6 acres, is water. That all changed on May 21st of 2019, when a wild flash flood passed through town. Late May brought several days of intense weather to the OKC area. The day before this video was taken, AccuWeather reported nearly 60 confirmed tornadoes across the central and southern plains. With them came enough severe thunderstorms to overload the drainage systems, leading to the full-scale collapse of a dirt road in Okarche. These massive culverts never stood a chance.
Oh. There it goes. There goes the culvert. That's the culvert. That's the culvert. It's gone. Oh, it's not that. Both culverts. Ah, damn. Oh, we don't need no more Traco. We don't need no more Traco. Watch how fast that'll go down over there. Watch the other rig mats come down. Watch how fast that'll stop. Might be able to save that culvert. No, it won't. Bye-bye, rig mat. Look how fast that water stopped over there. Ah! Here comes some more. More rig mat down there.
Yeah.
Good thing we noticed that crack. Excuse my French.
We were standing on it.
I know. I think I went down there and looked through it. Oh! There she blows. Comes another mat. Oh yeah. Nice.
Our cameraman was a road worker for Kingfisher County. He and his crew arrived to assess roadway damage from the storm, never expecting to find this chaotic mess. Typically, culverts under the road are meant to divert water during periods of intense rain. However, these two culverts were so packed with debris that it was like shoving the cork back into a wine bottle. The water kept coming and eventually eroded the dirt. Once a few drips passed through, the rest came in waves. After this flood, Okarche, Oklahoma went from being 0.14% water to about 100% water. The Thai capital of Bangkok sits on about 600 square miles of land and is home to roughly 9 million people, or about 13% of Thailand's population. Most live in the built-up area, while others live in small villages and residential blocks on the outskirts of Bangkok. Those living outside the city sought cover on October 4th of 2021, when a giant dust devil tornado passed through the area. While they aren't as strong as actual tornadoes, a sizable dust devil can still cause significant damage. Just look at what this one did as it wrapped around Thailand's capital city. It's funny how different people had unique perspectives on the same event. Some people saw a violently spinning whirlwind in their backyard, while others saw a tall column of air stretching down from the clouds. According to reports, the dust devil only lasted about 5 minutes. While nobody got hurt, it still damaged several homes and ripped up one woman's garden. Actual tornadoes, like the ones in the US, are extremely rare in Thailand. If you see a spinning funnel in the sky, chances are it's a weak dust devil or a waterspout coming off the sea. That, or it's a powerful typhoon, and you should probably seek higher ground. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.